Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. More details. Welcome to the award-winning In Wheel Time car talk show, now with 100,000 downloads to brag about. Just ahead, Tom's lost relative from the Granbury Convention and Visitors Bureau. It's Tammy Dooley.
All right.
You'll hear my thoughts on driving the new 2024 Nissan Frontier Pro 4X. And Mr. Mars has this week's events calendar. Just ahead on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, howdy along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday morning for our live show. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. There she is. There.
Front one. There you go.
Well, I had to do that. You know that. You know me.
You are all so funny. I just love you. I just love you. I had a bet with myself. I wonder if they're going to mention Tom Dooley, and I do it.
Now, not that you're married to Tom. What's your husband's name?
Mike.
Mike Dooley. And I'm sure that some of us old people will mention to him, are you any relationship to Tom Dooley?
Notice what Mike and I aren't involved in the old people discussion. We're not involved in that.
I know. I said before, if you know who Tom Dooley is, you're of a certain age.
Yeah, Don.
That's politically correct. Tammy Dooley, how have you been? We haven't talked to you in a year.
I know, and it's almost time. I've missed you. I'm excited you're all coming back. We're ready in Granbury.
Well, we're looking forward to having you join us up there at the Lone Star Street Rod Association. Yeah, it's the state run is what they call it. I don't know if that really is fitting these days, state run.
We know a lot about state-run facilities.
Well, we do know about state-run facilities. But at any rate, we're going to be up there. It's a wonderful cruise-in car show, a 2-day weekend event, and it's coming up in a couple of weeks.
First weekend in June.
Oh, that's right. So we got a little ways to go. 5 weeks?
We got a couple of
5 or 6 weeks to go.
We got a couple of more things.
We've got so much going on. I can't keep up with all of it. But at any rate, how are things in Granbury?
Things are great. I think their dates are June 7th, 8th, and 9th, and we are ready. I think since last time you were here, Granbury was officially designated as the celebration capital of Texas.
Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. We are very much promoting that. It's a huge honor for us, and we are celebrating all year long. So you're coming at a great time.
Well, I have to tell you that I had never been to Granbury before the Lone Star Street Rod Association invited us up there. What was that, 3 or 4 years ago, Mike?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And we got to meet you, and what a delight. And what a beautiful little community that is. What are you, an hour south of Fort Worth?
A little bit closer than that, about 35 to 40 minutes, depending upon where you're going in Fort Worth, and a little bit further to Dallas. So about 80% of our business comes from the Dallas, Fort Worth Metroplex, and which is so huge. And so they all love to come to Granbury for a weekend getaway.
Now, are you having to deal with the same thing that we are here? We used to have Katy, Texas, out in the middle of the prairie between Houston and San Antonio, and now it's all swallowed up by Houston. Is that happening up there?
It is. Granbury is a retirement community officially, and we're on a 28-mile lake, river lake. And so many people have second homes here, and they come here to retire. And but now we're getting industry and new businesses, and we have younger families moving in. So the expected growth is pretty significant over the next 10 years.
Is that something you want?
I think it's inevitable. I think when you have a great community that people love, they want to be part of it. And there's growth all over Texas. So, yeah, we're happy. We want to maintain our historical charm and small town feel, but at the same time, we embrace it and we're preparing for it.
As long as it stays Granbury. Don't go changing.
No, we're not changing. We're embracing and evolving.
So the mayor and the city council up there, is it a love-hate relationship, or is it just all love for Tammy Dooley?
Oh, I don't know about for Tammy Dooley, but I will tell you, I don't know how often you hear this, but we have a great city council, a great city manager, and they work really hard and keep your fingers crossed. They all get along and do what's best. So we get a lot accomplished.
Well, and I feel that it's important. And, I don't believe that there's been a city like Granbury and you that have welcomed this car show and the car culture up there. It's a very special kind of a deal. We've got connected with guys down there at the Hot Rod Tour of Texas down in Victoria. And this will be the third year that this has been going on, and my third trip down there. And I have to tell you, that's the kind of feeling that we get down there as well. This will be the first year that they're going to start everything off for this tour, and it's 350 cars traveling basically north through the hill country up there toward you. And it is really something to look forward to, because this is the first year that they have done it around town square. And it's also the county seat. So the county courthouse, just like yours, county courthouse in the middle and the town square around it. So we're all going to invade and take over that. And that kind of reminds me of Granbury, that small town feel that we all in this big city want to visit occasionally to get that small town feel back in our lives.
I think that's right. I think people want that. And, in Granbury, the Lone Star Street Rod Association is a huge deal for us. And so we appreciate their business. And, a lot of times in tourism, you have good business and you might take it for granted. And we don't do that here. And we realize that all of our groups can go anywhere. And so we have a wonderful conference center. You've been to the whole complex there with Hewlett Park, and we would rather keep all of our business. And so we hear that a lot. Our groups say they've never been treated as nice as they have been in Granbury.
Well, what a testament to you. Do you have Mayberry days there in Granbury?
We do not have Mayberry days, but we have some great events. And like I said, that's what we've become known for. We do have a wonderful Founders Day event in March where we celebrate our history, and we have a bean queen and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we have constant events. We're getting ready for our annual wine walk, which is next weekend. And I wish you were here for that, because it is wonderful.
Is it a wine walk or is it a wine crawl?
Well, it's supposed to be a walk and a dance and all the other things. And we only sell 5,000 tickets. And so it's a kind of a hot commodity and people love it. They come from all over Texas to.
Do you have any scalpers?
I may be able to hook you up.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
I'm looking forward to it. Go ahead, Mike.
So you have all these events, but last year we actually got to experience Friday night down around the square.
Yes.
I mean, and that was, to me, I've been to some other small towns that have the square. Okay. But that, to me, was amazing.
It is, and there's a wonderful vibe in our downtown square. It's historic. It's very clean, and we take great pride in that. And then we have a diverse group of businesses where we have, upscale boutiques to ice cream parlors to entertainment.
We were there.
Opera house. All of the things we have. And so people love it. And they say it feels like a little Europe. They can sit out on the sidewalk at a quaint little table and, have a glass of wine. There's 3 wineries on the square. And so that's just a really fun experience.
Do you guys have a lot of hot rodders that come through there?
You mean like car shows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have a lot. And, I'm not a car expert, but we've done almost every kind of car show. And they will come for day shows or like the Lone Star Street Ride, which is our biggest show that comes annually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just seems so attractive to me because of the great boulevard that goes right down there through the park and the bottom end of the lake down there. It's just
it's very scenic to cruise around.
Yeah,
it's scenic to get there too.
Going
through Texas when we're coming, very, very scenic to go because there's different ways you can go. You can go the highway and the concrete slabs, but then you can take the back roads, and that's the way to go.
Right.
I know the In Wheel Time Women's Auxiliary is excited to go because they want to do all the wine and the shops and all that. While we're on the air, they're going to be doing that.
They're going to be hanging with you, and you'll be wrangled into this group whether you like it or not to show them around. But no, I assume that you must have. Tom's brother Mike must be awful good because he lets you do all of this stuff and encourages you to be who you are and do such a great job at promoting the city.
He is wonderful. We've been married 35 years, and he was, before he retired, in a very similar business, and so he understands what is needed for what I do, and very supportive. And he actually goes to a lot of things with me.
Well, he needs to come. We need to meet him.
Yes.
Better yet, he needs to meet us.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll help you out there.
Yeah.
He does. If you remember last year, when at the event, I was so excited to talk to you all, and right after the event, we left and went to Angel Fire because our son was having his first, he and his girlfriend were having their first baby.
Right,
so
I remember that.
So we are now proud grandparents.
Oh, that is awesome.
Congratulations.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so give us the rundown on the schedule of things to do in Granbury and the car show and that sort of stuff.
Well, it's a wonderful weekend. They start on the 7th, and of course, there's over, I think, 200 cars that come, and so the park itself is packed. But for all the visitors coming in, and especially spouses, the historic square is a must. I encourage everyone to do the tiki cruises on the lake. If you haven't done that yet, it is amazing. It's about a 45-minute cruise, and you can see the view of all the homes and everything from the lake. And then we have so many great restaurants to eat at, the wineries, you don't want to miss that. So I think that's one of the reasons all of our car shows like to come here, is because there's so much to do other than just the car show. And they're really involved. They do, they take their vehicles and go to several of the nursing homes and do drive-bys. So with a police escort, so that all the residents in the nursing homes get to see the cars.
How sweet is that?
It is so sweet, and it's very emotional, and everyone loves it. I don't know who's more emotional, us watching it or them driving the cars or the residents, but they do that, and then they do a poker run on the square where they play games and encourage spouses to go shop and stuff. So our community is really vested. We put signs up everywhere. Welcome Lone Star Street Rod Association. So one year when they left, we had a boat on the lake with a big banner that said, "We love you, Lone Star Street Rod Association," just going back and forth. So we do everything we can to let them know. And then next year will be their 50th run. And so we're going all out for them next year.
You weren't even born 50 years ago, so.
Oh, yes.
So anyway, we'll tell you what it was like 50 years ago. How's that? We'll tell you that. Well, Tammy, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. And Granbury, Texas. And how does somebody find out about Granbury?
They go to visitgranbury.com. Everything they need, how to book hotel rooms, all the different choices for hotel rooms, all the attractions, entertainment, everything you need at visitgranbury.com.
I know their YouTube has things about Granbury. They talk about the city and the surroundings, so that's on there as well.
Very good.
Yes, YouTube for sure. And we have a Visit Granbury channel on YouTube, and great new videos to see. So, yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing you June 8th and 9th.
We're
up
all
there.
excited.
Granbury, we appreciate you and all of the people that support you and the Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Yeah.
Tammy, it's great to talk to you.
And we'll talk again between now and then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I enjoy our time together, and we'll see you in June.
You got it. Thanks again,
Thanks
honey.
so much.
All right. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream our 3-hour weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. And podcasts, over 100,000 people have downloaded our podcast. We invite you to do the same thing from your favorite podcast provider. The In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break. Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In-Wheel Time and the original Lupe Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org. Saturday and Sunday, May 4th and 5th, you're invited to enjoy the 28th annual Keels and Wheels Concours d'Elegance. See the largest collection of classic cars and boats in the U.S. on display at the beautiful Lakewood Yacht Club in Seabrook, Texas. This year's Keels and Wheels features 60 years of Ford Mustangs and Donzi boats. There's plenty of free parking, and discount tickets are available online at keels-wheels.com. It's Keels and Wheels, Saturday and Sunday, May 4th and 5th at the Lakewood Yacht Club in Seabrook. In-Wheel Time will be there, too. We'll see you there. Yeah, we definitely will see you there. And Mr. Mars, speaking of which, here on the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show, has our events calendar.
Coming up next weekend, starting April the 25th through the 28th. Kicking off in Victoria, Texas, 3 days of cruising across Texas through Shiner, New Braunfels, and on up into Fredericksburg. It is the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, and we're going to be out there. Then the following weekend, May the 4th and 5th, is the Keels and Wheels at the Lakewood Yacht Club. And go to keels-wheels.com for more information and tickets that you can get. Then coming up on May the 17th and 18th, Little River Dragway is Vintage Drags. Now, this place opened in 1957, and this event is for 1975 and earlier American-built cars only.
Uh-oh.
8th mile only.
Well, when you stopped, you were waiting for me to say something about that.
No, I just emphasizing.
Yeah, but you looked over here like American cars only.
That's right.
Yeah.
So 1975 and older, tech card is only $15. And you can bring your own beer. Coolers are allowed with no glass bottle.
You can bring your own beer, you said, from East Texas.
Spectators is $15. I mean, this is cheap stuff here at a classic dragway
for
where
a
you're going to
cheap
see
guy like Don Armstrong.
Antique drags. Then we get to June the 7th and through the 9th, the 49th Lone Star Street Rod Association, state run in Granbury, Texas. LSSRA.org for more information, and we will be there as well. And then I have a special show for Don, July the 20th. Christmas in July car show. This is at the Doghouse Beer Garden. You know how you like dogs, hot dogs.
He's been in the
2115 Spring Stupner Road, Spring, Texas. Food, drinks, music, fun, raffle awards. Meet Santa Claus in the summer.
Did you mention that we got an event over there at Gulf Coast Auto Shield?
Oh, man, I blew right by that, didn't I?
Yeah. What's coming up?
Man.
Stay tuned.
So that would be May the 18th is the social at Gulf Coast Auto Shield on the Beltway. Sorry, John.
Do you have that on your sheet, or did you just
No,
pull
I did.
that out of your butt?
I blew that out of my butt. 'Cause I did. I
blew that out of my butt.
That's where it seems to be working today. Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. Well, I just thought I'd bring that out.
Sure.
Man.
Out of your butt.
Time now for this hour's car review. I drove the 2024 Nissan Frontier. It comes in these trim levels: S, SV, Pro X, SL, and Pro 4X. I drove the Pro 4X Crew Cab 4x4 automatic V6. This is considered by your U.S. government a standard pickup truck. Now, in our world, it's either a compact or a midsize, depending on your nomenclature for such a thing. I particularly gravitate toward this size pickup truck. Comes in 2 cabs and 2 beds that are available. Seats up to 5, including the driver. Exterior changes from last model year. This was all new design in 2022. Now, what is really cool this year, they offer a hard body appearance package. It offers that 80s and 90s hard body Nissan Frontier look about it. And it's really cool. Exterior features for this particular model that I had: sharp-looking front fascia with high-mounted squinty headlights, blacked-out grille with integrated skid plate, black wheel opening extensions, body-colored rear bumper adds to the upscale look. That is body-colored. In other words, they painted it. What I like, the overall body design gets high marks. Lower red front tow hooks are included. What could use improvement? Smaller wheels and bigger, fatter tires. That's what I would do.
It's your choice. Yeah.
Interior highlights: simple, straightforward dash design, built-in square infotainment screen with HVAC controls that has its own panel beneath that infotainment screen. Passive phone charger with a forward storage tray on the center console. Optional leather seats with special Pro 4X embossing. What I liked: simple, easy to use controls. What could use improvement? Hard seating surface and lots of plastic paneling. That could use improvement, but remember, this is an off-roader, so they like to make these things in the off-road way, which
tougher,
is like, put the hose in there and wash it out. Heavily weighted steering. It's an issue. It's the first thing I noticed. You may like heavily weighted steering. I think it's just a little bit too much. That's me. In other words, it's almost as if it's a cross between power steering and no power steering, manual steering. 3.8-liter V6 turns out 310 horsepower, 281 pound-feet of torque. Shift-on-the-fly four-wheel drive system, 2-speed transfer case, 9-speed automatic transmission. Tow rating is 6,100 pounds. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Payload, 1,220. It's almost like a regular half-ton pickup truck. Miles per gallon in the city, 18, 22 on the highway for a combined of 19. I got 20.2 over 321 miles, most of that on the freeway. What I liked about it, the 17-inch beadlock alloys with those off-road tires on it. I think that looked really good. What could use improvement? I would like to offer that they offer a high-output 4-banger engine in it. Because I know that there are 4-banger engines that turn out 300-plus horsepower. I know it can be done. I'd like to see that as an option. What I liked about the ride and handling, love those Bilstein off-road shocks. They work good on the road, too. I've got lots of travel in it, and it just is really a nice ride to it. What could use improvement in the ride and handling category? Nothing. Okay, here's the pricing on this. The base trim price is $39,300. The price as tested, all loaded up, $47,630. That's a lot of money. Base model price, you can get in one of these for $31,330. Competitors, and I'm going to give you the base price for these competitors. The Ford Ranger at $32,565. The Toyota Tacoma starts at $29,430, and the Chevy Colorado starts at $29,500. So they're all within a couple $1,000s in the start-off price.
Yeah.
So that's my review of the 2024 Nissan Frontier Pro 4X.
I like the color. The green that you had was nice.
I did too.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not a green kind of guy, but
it's
It
kind of
wasn't-
it's off-roady.
Yeah, but it's not a
roady.
look at me, I'm green color.
technical term.
And it's not an army
It's
green.
not fluorescent.
Yeah, and it's kind of in between from.
It just works with this
It
vehicle.
does. It does.
They
Real
did,
well.
They did a good job on that. So thank you, Steve Parrott at Nissan, for loaning me the vehicle, which, by the way, I had to get his permission to get it.
Oh, wow.
So I just couldn't go through Alba, our normal source. So I called Steve. Steve, come on.
Yeah, I got to send him some information too.
Yeah. So at any rate, we got it. It's good. It's good.
Gooder.
And really did enjoy it. I did have one car story I wanted to get to you before we break. The Greg Orr Auto Collection Incorporated will pay $325,000 to settle a U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission lawsuit, which claimed the dealership group fired a senior sales executive to avoid having to incur medical costs related to the employee's cancer diagnosis.
Oh, wow.
The story from Automotive News. The lawsuit filed in September in U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Texas alleged Greg Orr Auto of Texarkana in February 2020 fired William Dykes, then 65, without warning and told him his health insurance coverage ended immediately. Dykes was hired by the group in 2012 as vice president of pre-owned operations and had surgery in December 2019, according to the commission's complaint. The commission said Dykes was fired shortly after receiving more than $150,000 in billing statements to treat his cancer. An employee in his mid-30s was hired to replace Dykes, according to the lawsuit, which alleged Greg Orr Auto knew it would be exposed to Dykes' ongoing health care expenses under its self-insured plan. The Americans with Disabilities Act and the Age Discrimination in Employment Act forbid employers from discriminating based on disability or age for those age 40 and older. Greg Orr Auto denied all allegations of wrongdoing or disability discrimination, but agreed to resolve the matter, according to an April 15 consent decree. Representatives of the dealership group and its law firm did not return messages seeking comment on the settlement from Automotive News. The Greg Orr Auto Collection has dealerships across 4 states, Louisiana, Arkansas, Florida, and Texas, according to the website. Bad boy.
Bad boys.
So, if you'd like to get in touch with us here, shoot us an email. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. We'll be back after this quick break. The original group of Lupe Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Lupe Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Lupe Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Lupe Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Lupe Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Lupe's. It's located just off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggie Land? Head to the Lupe Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Lupe Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Lupe Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is having another car social Saturday morning, May 18th from 8 to 11. It's a car cruise-in like no other. Expect Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Corvettes, and the featured brand Porsche. Get social at this special cruise-in event. You'll also see Gulf Coast Auto Shield's private workshop and learn about their many products and services. Questions are welcomed. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway near West Airport Boulevard, just south of the Southwest Freeway. The Car Social featuring Porsche takes place Saturday morning, May 18th from 8 to 11. Tell your friends, and no matter what car you have, bring it and enjoy this rare opportunity to see some of Houston's finest rides. In Wheel Time will bring its car talk show there too, so join us for another Car Social at Gulf Coast Auto Shield, Saturday morning, May 18th, 8 to 11 at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. Visit gcautoshield.com to see the show flyer for more details. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.